Hey there, I'm Drunkenshoe, and this is Mages of Mystralia. It doesn't really look like a shooter, but we will shoot a lot of fireballs later on. And before I start, I have to explain this file right here. We will have to use that. We will use that later, so it's gonna be fine. We are gonna use that kind of. So I need this file right here. And now I'm gonna start. A timer starts when I load in after the first loading screen. So you'll see. I'll say when the timer starts. Hello, hello. Oh, okay. So when I press A, the timer starts. 3, 2, 1, go. So we have a long cutscene now for like 1 minute and 17 seconds, where the game explains what happened. She knows. Now knows she's a mage, and burned down her village, so she got banned. And now she's gonna have to save the world. So yeah, that's what happens. And right at the beginning, I'm gonna do a trick once this cutscene is done, where I can skip triggers by pausing the moment a trigger would happen. And yeah. But first we have to go through the stupid cutscene here with our mentor, who explains that I'm a mage, and that's how I burned down my village and almost killed my uncle. Very cool. But yeah, if you pause on the moment you hit a trigger, you can actually interrupt it or delay it. So that's what you're gonna do after I can actually move. And that saves like 50 seconds. So if I pause right here, I skip talking to the mentor because he wants to tell me more about magic. I'm gonna do it a second time in like 30 seconds, but I only have one try this time instead of having more tries. And that would save a little bit of time, but it's not the Yes, I did know I'm a mage. I hope I did know I am a mage. But yeah, if I don't get this, it only loses like 12 seconds, so that's okay. But there's more one-time tricks. So for anyone who wants to run this game, I warn you right now. You have like 3 or 4 one-time tricks at the beginning of the run. But okay, well, I missed it. But yeah, if I would have gotten it, I would have skipped this book introduction cutscene where it pans around. But whatever. But yeah, there's like 3 or 4 one-time tricks, and 2 of them save so much time that you kind of have to reset if you don't get them. But if I don't get them, I'll just continue. But they lose so much time. But I also save so much time, so you kind of have to go for them. And now the rest of this is just tutorial. So there's nothing much to talk about, unless you guys want to know about the lore of this game or something. I could maybe try to explain what the lore is. But yeah, the rest is just tutorial for like 1 more minute, where it shows you what kind of spells you have. For now I don't only have melee spells because this game has like spellcrafting system, and you can put behaviors and things on your spells, and one of the behaviors is move, which if you put it on your spells, it makes your spells move. So for now my fireball is just stationary, and I actually have to get up close and personal with stuff like this thing to activate it, but later on I'm actually gonna be shooting those fireballs. And the spellcrafting system is very, very in-depth, but we don't really get many of these runes, so we don't really see much of the depth of this spellcrafting system, sadly. We get more runes than in any percent though, so at least there's that. Nice! He never has blocked me before. That's the first time. That was a good one. Oh, okay. He took 4 hits for some reason. And yeah, next one-time trick coming up. It's gonna be hard to explain, but I'm gonna try. Takes a oh yeah, right. Never happened before. Great. I just teleported. So if you pause while voiding out, it puts you usually if you void out, you just spawn up where you fell down. But in some maps, but if you fall down and pause, it spawns you to the last location you fell down to. But on some maps, if you didn't set any location, it just warps you to a default location if you pause the moment you hit a void. And that default location is to the south, which skips like 2 minutes of cutscenes. So I just warped to the bottom of the map and skipped everything there. That's the best explanation I can give so far. Like, it's kind of hard to explain. There's so many things happening. Okay, so next skip, big skip coming up immediately afterwards, which only has 1 try. Again, I think you get the theme, but it's overthrown with one-time tricks. So usually you don't have control when you void out or drown or anything. But if you pick up an item that gives a pop-up and then use a spell, you gain control back, and you're still in the respawn state, which makes you have no collision. So I can just walk through that fence, which skips like another 1.5 minutes of gameplay. And I have to pick up some of these things to get stronger for later. I'm basically just preparing to kill bosses fast at this point. Also, talking about bosses, the first boss is coming up, and the best boss fighting strat ever in any video game. You hug the boss and kill him, so he can't... You'll see. I'll murder him by hugging him, basically. And hopefully it works out. Earlier on I kinda didn't get the strat, so I got bullied by the first boss. That was not fun. And then we finally get the move rune, so I can actually shoot people. Which I won't do till like 8 minutes in, but there's gonna be a lot of shooting later on. Because we are gonna skip most of the game and just go to the bosses and kill them real quick. Hopefully. But yeah. So I go up to him, I hack him, and I just... Oh, it didn't work. Damn it. If you stand in the right position, he can't hit you, while you can just... there you could see it, but yeah, if you stand in the right position, he can't hit you, you can just hit him till he's dead, but I didn't... I did get flower skip. I did indeed. But yeah, if you do the positioning correctly, you just hit him till he's dead, and that's fine. Okay, we got our move rune. There we go. Now we can also move faster, which is fantastic, because there's a spell that affects you, so I can now dash instead of having a shield, which I had before. Which makes me go... oh, come on. Oh yeah, also big sequence break. I'm kind of going out of bounds. I'm not really, not sure. Somewhat. Also got this. Oh yeah, right. If you pause while voiding out in water, you can skip the respawn animation entirely, which I just did, which saves 3 seconds. So basically, menus in this game are very broken. I'm picking up the next rune, which makes me go slightly faster and further. It's the time rune. It affects behaviors. So it affects the move part, which makes me go faster. That was also a decent fight. So if I equip this rune now and connect it to the move rune on my self-affecting spell, I'm gonna go faster, which you will see soon. So I'm gonna dash further, which makes me go faster. Alright, next trick coming up soonish. You can change, so settings are a thing in every game, of course, and if you change texture quality in this game, it makes you game lag for a split second. Even though it doesn't really change your texture quality, but makes the game lag for a split second. And making a game lag usually is helpful. It lets us bypass void triggers, which I'm gonna do soonish. And we are gonna use that a lot later on as well, like a lot. So I'm gonna dash down here. When I change texture quality and go out of the menu, I bypass the first voiding trigger, but there's sometimes two voiding triggers, so I hit the second one and warp upwards because I'm closer. Now I'll just redirect the spell. Oh, okay, or not. By turning around while casting a spell, it casts it from a different angle, so I can hit that without using the rune that's required here. Usually. Next trick. So I can warp anywhere. Usually are only supposed to warp to 3 places, but by just opening the map and selecting a different place, I can warp there, which is a huge oversight, by the way. I'm also gonna do a second trick where I skip the introductory cutscene. By exiting out of the menu while warping, you can have different effects. One of the effects is if you re-enter early, you can skip introductory cutscenes of areas, which I just did. There I did another texture lag to get stuff early. We'll revisit this area because there's a boss, but for now it's too slow, so we're just gonna come back later and kill him later. So, next thing that's coming up is the same thing, exiting out of the main menu while warping. But this time I will enter late, and that has the effect of duping stuff. Also, the items I picked up. Also, everything actually. You'll see that later as well. We can basically dupe everything, including ourselves. It's fun. But yeah, I'm just basically preparing to fight bosses at this point. So yeah, if I exit out now and wait till I have 2 loading screens pop up, I have duped everything. I need some money and stuff for later, so I just do that. Okay. But I cannot skip the cutscene. Yeah. But yeah, you'll see later on that dupe. Also, this staircase has no collision. It's very cool. In that one place, it doesn't have collision. Don't ask me why. Also, we use the main menu a lot to warp back and forth to the things. Oh yeah, now I'm actually gonna prepare some spells. You will actually see this properly this time. Oh yeah, I have a tutorial on how to do this, right? There. Make this act on itself. Go back. It's kind of hard to explain everything what I'm doing here because there's a lot of things happening. But yeah, this is what the rune system is about. You can only dupe yourself once in this game, so we only use the duping of yourself once in this game. This is not the duping. This is a spell. This is putting duplicate rune onto the self-affecting spell, which makes a clone, an actual clone. Like a stone clone or whatever, depending on what element you have equipped. But that's not what I meant. Okay. Time for the last thing I need to get OP. Alright. There. Change the spell slightly. Go back. Now I dupe everything again. Okay, I did dupe. Okay, this is the first spot I can soft lock in, so... Oh, fuck, okay, I didn't fuck up. I accidentally duped myself. That's not what I wanted to do. But it's fine, you could see it now. We're gonna use that later. I didn't want to do that, but whatever, it doesn't matter. I only wanted to dupe items. No, I didn't soft lock, but almost. That's not what I wanted to do, but I guess you saw what's gonna happen later. Somewhat. So I'm gonna get more mana, so I can use more fire shots, of course. Okay, that's all the preparations done. Now I'm just gonna go from boss to boss. And hopefully kill everything. Okay, hardest trick coming up. Actually hardest trick. I have to avoid 2 voiding zones and the death barrier. If I hit the death barrier, it loses a lot of time. So I kinda have to concentrate, because this is actually difficult coming up. Well, you're gonna see a lot of shots coming up soon, because I have to actually fight a boss. Also, quitting out here replenishes my mana, which is perfect. What if I dupe myself and my parent? Well, I don't know. But yeah, this run doesn't really spoil anything, so we do the cutscene skip again. Okay, hardest trick coming up. Not yet, but soon. Oh yeah, we can also avoid loading triggers with the texture lag, which is perfect, because then we can out of bounds and go behind and not trigger the things. Okay, this is hardest trick coming up. I have to do 3 texture lags in succession. Oh my god, please. Get back. Okay, whatever. This is not the worst if I fall down, but this is actually difficult. Okay. Okay, I think I... Nope, I missed. Oh, I died. I have to redo this. But yeah, if I had gotten the last texture like, I would have gotten this, but that was terrible. But yeah, because of checkpoints, I lose a lot of time. But I would lose way more time if I try to do this. Oh wait, I can't. Or also, I can't do that area casually because I don't have the right element. So I have to do this trick. Very nice. It's very good. That's why my estimate is this high, by the way, because of this trick and something else. But I don't do the other something else because it doesn't lose that much time if I don't do it. But this one I can't do without doing it. Oh, very cool. I also forgot to do something. I am dumb. I forgot to fight another boss. I'm very stupid. I guess it doesn't really matter, but I forgot to fight a boss. I can do it. Nice! Very cool. How did I forget the other boss? I am stupid. Okay, well. I actually completely forgot to fight this boss. Very cool. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I completely blanked out here, but I have to actually fight this boss in this part, so... Yay. I'm very sorry. This loses so much time. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, thinking is very difficult apparently. No, I remembered. It would have been invalid if I didn't remember. Yeah, there's a boss in this dungeon, right? How did I forget? Yeah, but this is a lot of time, and yeah, it's very generous. But still, that was... Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Shots! See that? Cool. That was a boss, by the way, but we can two-shot her. Because because I prepared so much early on. But yeah, I completely forgot this boss. I don't know why, but I did. She's hot. Yeah, I just set her on fire. No, 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 no. I didn't forget this boss in my practice runs. Now we can do the hard skip. Also, I'm only 2 minutes behind by forgetting the boss compared to my world record. So what? Okay, whatever. 2 minutes is fine, as long as I get the trick first try now. Okay, I shouldn't have forgotten the boss though. I'm very sorry. I'm the world record holder, by the way. Fantastic. Okay. Let's try this again, and this time we will get it. True, I guess. Oh yeah, right. There was that one skip with the flower at the start. I never got it in any marathons. Same for the other runner that does this game a lot. We kind of never get it for some reason. No, I didn't. Oh god, this is bad. This is a bad timing. Yeah, okay, that's fine. No. Okay. I did it! We can continue. Oh wait, there's also a soft lock that can happen in this. So I kinda have to pay attention. Oh, I wasted my mana, that's fine. Actually, I don't want to trigger the cutscene. Ah, that's bad. Oh god. If I die now. Oh boy. Oh boy. Don't GG yet. I kinda have to pay attention. Because I'm low health. Okay. Now you can GG because I'm not gonna die. Okay. Cool. Wait for mana. Hit him. Wait for more than half. Again. Okay. Wait for more than half again. Nice, nice, nice homing. I have homing on my spell. And it didn't home, even though it was targeting the enemy. That's how good the homing is. No, I can actually softlock. Like if I go past and hit the, what is it called? Hit the checkpoint, I am softlocked. And I will have to actually get the save if I do that. So it's kind of bad. I kind of have to pay attention. We did it. We killed the boss. But yeah, I have to kind of pay attention now, or not now, but for this cutscene that's coming up, because if I go past it and use the teleporter, it will trigger a checkpoint, and as I said, I don't have the necessary things to properly do this part. Oh, this cutscene doesn't matter. This is whatever. This just loses a little bit of time. I could have skipped that with the pausing through triggers stuff, but this part at the end matters. I can't actually leave that area because I don't have the necessary element So I would be stuck in this area forever if I would hit the teleporter. Okay, 2 more bubbles. I have no, not quit. I have to exit from my menu. Okay, I didn't softlock. Cool. I didn't have to get a save. That is fantastic. We can continue this run. Spells, don't forget that. Get shield, go back. Okay. Get cutscene. Didn't softlock. Didn't ruin the run. Very cool. Get cutscene again, because that would hit this checkpoint, which wouldn't be the worst, but which would also not be good. Oh yeah, we are going out of bounds now. So, just for a split second. Oh yeah, we are out of bounds. And now we are in bounds again. Hey, Rhythm. Oh yeah. Congrats on also. Yeah, cool. Oh. Also, we're going out of bounds again and get to the boss. Again, I won't spoil much in this game because I just go to the bosses and kill them. So if you guys want to enjoy this game, get it. It's very good. Very fun. I wish they would do more for this. Ah yeah, invisible walls that I'm going on, it's fine. And we dash here, and we spawn at the boss. Yeah. I forgot to just change one more spell, that's fine though. I keep forgetting to change this spell a lot of the times now. Yeah. The theme of boss fights in this is for some bosses. As like this one. This boss is not gonna last very long. Somehow I think I have more. Whatever. Didn't get the. I have never gotten that black wall. I don't know how you got that black wall once. I have no clue what that was. Written. Oh, nice. Nice wrong spell. I have no goddamn clue what you got there once. I have to quit here as well, because then otherwise I will also get to a checkpoint. That wouldn't be the worst if I get this checkpoint, but I still don't want to get it, so... yeah. Oh yeah, we will warp back to the same place, but this time we will actually leave this area from the main entrance. But we will go back, teleport back to the same place to go to the next boss. Where I could do a skip that saves a lot of time, but it's also super inconsistent for me, so I'm just gonna do the intended way. I'm very sorry, but it's way too inconsistent. I also don't need to... oh, I forgot to make spells. That's fine, I can make them now. You can usually the best way to do spells is teleport, then go to the spell menu and make those spells and then do stuff, but it's fine. I can just do them now. I just forgot. It's like I forgot the boss earlier. That was great. Oh, you're right, Rhythm. I don't know if you saw it, but I forgot to actually fight Arena. Then I remembered and had to go back to her. That was fantastic. That was a great experience, having to go back and fighting Arena when I almost forgot her. Oh yeah, this is... now we're just really just going through every boss and fighting them with all the stuff we have. There's only one glitch I didn't show yet, but we will see it later on. We can clip in this game, so as I said, oh, can you? We can clip in this game, but I won't clip because not yet, though. At least doing casual strats because the clip is inconsistent as heck. She's basically... well, yeah, we one-shot her, I guess. So Gargoyle also is not a boss, right? We also one-shot him. Don't forget the key, unlike you did last time you practiced. You don't. Big tree incoming, yes. A big tree boss incoming. Oh, 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 don't die, don't die. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Jesus Christ. That was almost. Don't kill me. Yeah, all this fire. As I said, I'm literally shooting fire. But yeah, this loses a lot of time compared to my PB, so it's fine. But that's what I meant to estimate the system. Don't kill me. Please, thank you. I will not die. Jesus Christ, that was so... Don't hit this checkpoint. Hitting this checkpoint is bad. Okay, we fine. Cool. We fine. We did it. At this point, we are pretty much home free. We got past all the hard parts. Which is nice, because this is a huge relief. Oh yeah, right, but that's because I went backwards. The flashing effect is normal. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That flashing effect is because I went backwards from that area and it had to load in properly. That's totally, completely fine. That was also on my end. Just, it's a thing in this game. Don't worry about it. Okay, we home free. It's fine. We only have 3 bosses. No, yeah, 3 bosses left. One we have to fight twice in different ways, so it's fine. Oh no, it's fine. Oh yeah, now the first save I mentioned very early comes into play. Also need to change to ice magic. So now because I have the save here, and if I skip the cutscene. But because I have the save in the second slot, and when I skip the cutscene, this checkpoint won't trigger for some reason. It only works if you do the cutscene. Oh, rip, I hit this cutscene, that's fine. But because I did this glitch with exiting the main menu, for some reason it doesn't trigger the checkpoint in the same area that the second, what is it called? The second save is in. Which saves some time, because we can get to teleport it also wrong way. This is not any percent. We don't want to skip the boss. We actually want to go down there and fight it. Oh yeah, puzzle time. Remembering this puzzle was a huge pain. Also huge pain to get on top of these usually. Oh nice. Work very fast. Oh, hello? Yeah, thanks. Getting on these pillars is for some reason very hard. I don't know why. It's almost impossible to get on your own pillars. But yeah, this boss is we kinda have to do casually because we don't really have a way of killing him fast, which is kind of sad, but oh well. I'm waiting for a little bit of mana, but yeah. He has like a protective thing on his face, which makes it so we don't really deal a lot of damage. Oh, I used all my mana, that's bad. If you use all your mana, it takes a while until you regain mana, which is kind of bad. So I have to wait for more than half mana most of the time. Alright. But yeah, this boss fight is kind of slow, but we don't really have a fast way of dealing with them. Oh. Bad. And a dash, right? Yeah. Nice. I can't stop myself from running, apparently. Hey, boss dead. Two more bosses, well, 3 more bosses to go. Time. Oh yeah, right. There, one person that played Rhythm, who played that casually, got invincibility in this fight somehow. Not sure how. We didn't figure that one out yet. So if someone can figure that one out, we would really appreciate that, especially for the last bosses. That would be very nice. Oh yeah, we are going back to the ice area where we skipped the boss, but we have to kill him. So we are going back now that we are strong. Change back to fire. Yeah, we are gonna go back. We don't need to skip a cutscene anymore. We're gonna do the same skip, but instead of going out of this place, we're gonna drop down, which will spawn us at the top of the boss for some reason. Or at the top for the boss arena. I don't really understand this one. I don't really know why we spawn at the top here. You'll see soon. I have enough health. So if I drop down now, I will spawn at the top of the boss arena for some reason. I don't actually know. This is one of the things. Oh, this didn't work. Okay. My health might be bad this time. This one is kind of difficult because camera doesn't pan properly. Hello? Don't do this to me, game. Don't do this to me, game. Why am I having trouble? There we go. I have to go back to this bridge somehow. My health is terrible, but I can't do anything about this. This is somewhat scary. It is easy. I don't understand why I fucked it up, but it is easy. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Nice. I only dropped 1 health. Very cool. Usually those things drop way more health. Okay. Please give health. No? Okay. Can I get health? Is that a possibility, game? I am very scared. I'm so afraid because... No. I can't even do the fast spread because I don't have the health. Okay, I did the fast spread, never mind. I two-cycled him. Very cool. Oh yeah, right. Another stuff, I can just pause before hitting this checkpoint after this cutscene and not hit and do get back faster to the last teleport, and then we're gonna go to the final area. We're almost done. Also, I just saved a minute over like I just saved a minute because I got the 2-cycle, which I never got before. Very cool. But we are very, very much on track. This boss is a meme, yeah. Oh yeah, right. Coming back to duping ourselves. We're gonna do that. And this time we're actually gonna use that to our advantage. So I duped myself now. You could hear the stuff breaking in the background for it. So if I press A now, I'm gonna appear second time. And my first person is moving. I can oh, never mind. I can clip her. And she can also trigger she can also hit triggers. So I just made her trigger the loading zone. It's fine. Totally fine. hopefully if everything works out, I'm gonna one-shot him as well. And we're gonna fight him again later. Did get the one-shot, cool. He dead. And now we are gonna use the clipping that we mentioned earlier a lot. There's 4 fight rooms, but those are not bosses, so we're going to just skip them. But yeah, because I have 2 Zias, because I have 2 main characters, I actually have to exit, otherwise I will soft lock at the end. So this has to be done. I could do that later, but it doesn't really matter. It's the same amount of time it takes. But yeah, if I don't exit here and try to fight the last boss, it will just not work. Yeah, we will just script through every door here and just finish the game. It's very late into the run. This door is harder, so we found a way to do it in a different wall, at a different wall. It's fine. Cool. And hit the loading zone from out of bounds, because it slightly extends out of bounds behind those staircases. Very useful. Oh, okay, that didn't work. Sometimes these clips are a little annoying. Come on. Why am I having trouble? Okay. This is fine. These clips are sometimes very finicky. Why does this break immediately? Game? Thank you. Stop trolling me. There we go. This took way longer than it should have, but for some reason the blocks didn't behave. I don't know. Game is weird sometimes. This is the hardest door to clip, because you sometimes can just get pushed up on top of your blocks and like that, which means you have to destroy them and try again. For some reason that's the only door where it happens. Okay, we got through, and final fight, which takes forever because it has a lot of phases. I'm also gonna grab a little more health. This should be fine. Oh yeah, final fight coming up right here, which is very straightforward because we already have strong spell and a lot of mana. Cool. We will just stand still now and shoot at him. Oh, and do some small puzzles that you find in this game. You saw one at the beginning. Well, there's 4 puzzles, and you can't skip any of those. Impossible. At least we didn't find a way to just somehow skip a phase. And now we're just gonna do this until he's dead. Now we don't need more power. We are strong enough, as you can see. Oh yeah, this game has a weird behavior where I can double click stuff. So that happened right there. I picked up a room twice even though I only clicked once. Kinda annoying. Yes. Okay. I was just making sure I hit him enough to get into his rising face. Also, these puzzles are not random. They are always the same. That's why I can do them so quickly. Because people usually ask if that's the case, but no, they're not random. They're just fixed, which is nice. You can just remember those. That was wrong, but whatever. I kind of forgot. I always forget the last one for some reason. Also, time is coming up soon. Time is when I exit to main menu. By the way, so I'm just gonna say it now already. So, person who so hacky, if you're prepared, time is when I exit to main menu. So you can't skip the credits cutscene. We decided we go to back to main menu before it. And the credits are like 10 minutes long. So that's the only reason we do that. I think that's understandable. But yeah, when I exit the main menu, it's time. Right now. And there we go. And we go by in-game time, so 39:09 is the time I got. And 37 was my world record, so not bad. For a marathon run where I forgot a boss. Where I simply forgot a boss. Very cool. But yeah, I really recommend people to play this game and enjoy the spellcrafting system because you can have very, very cool spells. And I didn't spoil any of the story because I didn't do anything in this game besides going to the bosses. So yeah, I really recommend people go play this game and enjoy it. And I really am excited for the hopefully upcoming game because they announced one kind of or teased one, but never really did anything besides that for like a year. Kind of sad. So I hope they're still working on it. But yeah, that's all I have to say. And thanks everyone for watching. And I'm still sorry for somehow forgetting a boss. I don't know how. I never forgot it in practice. That was dumb. But hey, it still somehow got sub 40. So apparently my world record is terrible. But whatever. I'll get a better one at some point. But that was Mages of Mystralia. I call it Mage Game. Nice. But yeah, that's it. So good luck to the next one that's coming up. I don't know the schedule, so I'm sorry. I can't say. But yeah, good luck to the next runner who's coming up. But that was it. That was Mages of Mystralia.